She represents the 1960s ideal of a woman who has been held in a little tiny box of a house and likes to drink lots of alcohol.
And why should people come see this show?
Because you will have a great night of theater.
I think that it kind of delves into the intimacies of relationships and marriage and what goes on behind closed doors, and that it's something that people don't typically see on stage, and so I think it kind of is still relevant today.
My character is, well, he's a young professor new to a college with his wife, and they go to a party, a faculty party afterwards, and they run into the president's daughter and her husband, and the relationship between George and Martha is a little rocky. So he represents, I think, in the play, youth, ambition, vulnerability. There's love, there's lust, there's anger, there's curse words. I hope it's going to be very entertaining from start to finish.
My character represents truth and illusion, but all four of us represent truth and illusion. I would say George has been married to Martha for many years, and George has grown somewhat complacent in the relationship. It's a very brutally toxic love story, and he decides to do something. But you'll have to come see the play to find out.
Worked on this play 15 years ago, but from an actor standpoint, it was really just, there's a lot of complex emotions that are going on in the show. And I was really looking at it like 15 years ago from a single character point of view, but over the years, I just went back and reread it and read it and read it and saw like more really about what the play was about. It really does stand the test of time. It's a beautiful play. It's really a comment on contemporary society and how it defines roles, what I would call like our public lives, and then the play is really just ripping all that apart and then looking inside of private lives of what goes on behind the scenes of society. Society really dictates, how we act, how we interact with each other, like what our social norms of behavior is. And at the raw essence of a human being, that's not really who we are, right? It's not really our DNA that makes us up, and it's, when you start to throw people together, you get all this, it's just a complex wave of emotions.
Thank you. And when does the show open?
January 24th.